rolling.
Glasses?
Audio rolling.
Are these your new glasses?
Bring your mic forward.
I very much like them.
You like them?
Yeah.
They're doing bits.
They're doing bits for me. It's like when I met you, when we first met you, and you were working in the city.
When I was an office boy.
Sexy,
When I was an office
sexy
bitch.
graphic designer, office bitch.
When I was the office bitch.
Yeah.
You like
They're
that?
very cute. Turn the camera off.
You're into it, yeah. What's going on, people? Welcome back to CHATABOX. I am your boy Bailey.
I want a new accessory. Sorry, wait, do it again. Wait, I got distracted.
Is it too much for you right now?
Yeah.
They're doing too much.
I feel like I need something. Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
I'm ready.
Welcome back to CHATABOX. I'm your boy Bailey. For fuck's sake.
I'm sorry. Sorry, start again.
But
I'm sorry.
Just say your name.
And I'm KAIRA.
Yes. Hello, people. Special episode today, actually, because we're filming 2 in 1 week. We're getting ahead of the curve. So we're not going to be reading out any messages.
Well, great.
Because you haven't seen anything from that episode
I've
yet.
got one to bring up, actually.
What?
Later down the
For
line.
more comments from the old episode.
It's from an old video, but
You want to bring it back?
I just want to bring it back.
Bring it back then.
Not right now. I don't have to bring it back.
Yeah,
now.
no, I don't want to be in
No,
suspense.
because
What's it about?
I'm going to say, I've got something I want to say.
What?
Last episode, I was being a moody bitch
Yeah.
for some of it. Not all of it, for some of it.
Yeah.
And I also felt as though, I was able to say something that I felt was important. And I still think it is important. And but I also feel like, I could have given you more of a voice. Not as in giving...
Let me have my voice.
Yeah. Not giving you more of a voice, but allowed, you could have, said more. So I'm like, it's all about reflection, learning, development. So I haven't even watched it because obviously we were recording twice. So I haven't even watched it to know this.
But you just know you was a bitch.
Upon reflection, I'm not going to say a bitch. I'm not going to say awful. But I think there could have been room for improvement there. And so I want you to, if there's anything that you want to get off your chest that you think is important. And I think it's fair enough because someone had said that it is a... when you and Youre was doing it, it was important that you guys were making space to discuss mental health for men. And I still think that's super, super important.
Yeah.
And I really, really advocate for that. So I'd wanted to just say, I'm happy to
Are you saying
completely
sorry?
take a back seat. I'm sorry.
Oh,
and I'd also if you, it's your space too.
What to say sorry?
No, your space to say what you want to.
No, I think that's big of you.
Thank you. I wasn't saying it for that purpose.
I also think it's I don't know why you had this revelation, correct term?
Oh yeah, we've got to do Teach Bailey a Word Day.
I don't know why you've had this revelation.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's coincidental that you was a cunt on camera.
Yeah. Coincidental, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, you might.
I feel like
I wasn't even going to edit it so that you saw it, but I was going to let you see it. Don't you think you're being a bit?
This is the thing. Is
but
that's
good. It's good.
What I realised
healthy.
is that as I got through the episode and I started to have more fun, and then I was like, I actually feel
you had to
different.
remind yourself you're podcasting.
No, because I feel like I just generally, when we're having fun and chatting, it feels different in my body. I felt completely different, and yeah, but obviously you annoy me. So you do get on my nerves. So I am taking responsibility for it, but you also do annoy me. So I could feel myself feeling different. And I just think it's important to acknowledge that.
I think it's the glasses.
I don't think it's anything to do with the glasses.
I think it's because I'm sitting
planned...
here feeling very sexy right now, and you're doing anything to get into my apologising for the last episode. Wow.
I haven't even seen.
Unasked as well.
Take the glasses off. Oh! No, I'm joking. Oh my God, it looks like you now look like you should wear glasses.
Is it?
Do you know what I mean?
Like my eyes have gone small and
No,
squinty.
but you know that thing where it's now your face is missing the glasses.
So
that's so weird.
These are not my glasses.
That's so weird.
They're shades.
Oh.
But they are what I wore.
Okay.
When I went to look, and
you got to put them back on because you look odd.
All of the glasses I was looking at looked like this, and I found a pair that I think suited me better than this. but I didn't buy them.
Do you want to talk to the people? I just said this is a space for you to.
No.
Also, you should be able to air your grievances. Do you want to talk about how angry you were at the price of glasses at the opticians? Should we?
I wasn't angry.
Shocked.
Shocked.
Dismayed.
Just because I felt like it was a setup. What's the name of the shop I went to? It's a new shop. Something Oculus or something like that.
No.
And it said it's £35 for an eye test.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at all of the glasses and I saw that all of the pairs I liked were £270.
Mm-hmm.
But the man was like, it's a 50% off discount. Plus, if you're buying frames, your eye test is free.
Right.
Right. So I've done maths.
No £30.
Quick maths in my head. 270, 50% off. We're looking at 135. The eye test was £35, but now that's going to get knocked off of when I buy the frame. So I'm basically paying £100 for the glasses.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Book me in. Done my eye test.
They got you.
Turns out I'm driving illegally at the minute. Because my eyesight.
Don't put that out there.
They said like you
Is that
are
why I
at the
drove
legal.
today?
You are at the legal limit.
I could have told you that.
You should not be driving without glasses.
You don't have to pay me.
I was like, cool. Got my eye test done.
Yeah.
Picking my frames. Gone back. I went home and got share and came back so that we can make sure I'm getting the right frames. Yeah?
Yes.
Because it's a big decision. These are going to be on my face every day.
Yeah.
Picked them out. There was 270. Sat down. He's doing his calculation. 270, 50% discount. I was like, and the eye test was free. And the eye test was free. That comes to £340. How? How have you gone 50% off 270, taken my £35 off, and then put me up to 340?
Mad.
And so I didn't get the glasses.
No, but the thing is that drove me crazy when you said this is about the fact that you have to pay per lens.
Yeah, £80 per lens, and that's standard.
I
and
thought
then if you want
270 was
anti-glare,
the glasses.
or the blue light protection, or anti-scratch, or easy clean, or water resistant, if you want any of these perks,
Water resistant, they all be water resistant.
and easy clean, like, oh my God. I just ended up walking out. I didn't get any glasses because I'm tight and £300.
I'm
I
sorry,
wasn't
but
planning to spend £300 and something on glasses that day.
I'm going
thought
to
it
so
was a
far to say
bargain.
it's a travesty.
I thought it was a bargain.
Yes.
So right now, these are shades. They're not even my prescription. Things are a bit blurrier than usual,
Okay.
I would say.
Yeah.
So that's just a cost of looking this good today.
Fair
is that
enough.
you don't look as clear.
Okay. Okay, right. Are we ready for our word of the week?
Yeah, but don't make it a harmful word. Don't make it anything too innocuous. Yeah?
No.
No.
Innocuous is harmless.
Right, so I said don't make it a harmful word.
Yeah.
Make it innocuous.
And then you said don't make it too
Ah, but I got the word right though. Just used wrong.
Um,
Innocuous.
I'm trying to give a different word because I feel like is there any type of word you want to
All
learn?
of the words you give me so far sound like
Yeah,
Transformer names.
That's what I'm trying to.
Innocuous Prime. What's the clouds getting darker?
Okay.
Obvious.
Do you ominous?
Ominous.
Do you know what the word travesty means? It's a travesty.
Yes, yeah, that's a travesty. It's terrible. It's a disaster.
Yeah, okay. A travesty of justice. So it's
Well, you think that's a big
absurd.
word?
No, it's just I'm not saying big. I'm
New.
saying
New.
for you.
No, travesty is not new to me.
Okay.
My love. I've been there.
But I'm trying to think of ones that don't begin with
Travesty.
vowels.
No, it's tragedy.
That's tragedy.
Yeah.
Travesty.
Travesty.
I mean, that kind of works
Yeah.
though.
It's the same meaning.
How about new words to learn?
You ain't even got none ready.
No, because this is a different.
If they're not
week.
coming straight out of your mind, I don't want them. If they're coming from ChatGPT,
No, it's
I
not
want the words that
ChatGPT,
you know.
It's Google.
Look me in the eye now. Look me
Yeah.
in the eye. Put that away. Put
Yeah.
that away. Give me a word that you found from a book.
A word that I found from a book.
Mm.
I can't tell you because they're just part of my vernacular.
Vocabulary. Vernacular.
Yeah. So vernacular is a little bit different to vocabulary, but it's like, let me get the true
wordplay.
definition. I like
Vernacular wordplay.
So vernacular, the language or dialect spoken by the ordinary people in a particular country or region. So vernacular is like, so this is when we speak about last week about young people having their own slang. That's their own vernacular. So it's like a type of dialect or words used by a type of person in a certain place. So for me, certain words are just part of my vernacular now.
I like it.
Vernacular.
Vernacular.
So is there something you'd want to, is there something that's important to you that you feel like you want to bring? to the table today.
Is there something that I should be bringing to the
No,
table? 'Cause
not
this is
at
like
all.
the third time you said it.
No, I'm just really trying to make sure that there's space for you to say what you need to say. That I'm not like, I've given you words, I've done my bit.
Well, this is a safe space. I can tell you anything I've ever wanted to tell you that I have never told you.
Why'd you have to take things to the extreme? I just thought you might want to lead, so I wasn't being a bossy boots and being an angry feminist.
No, I don't have anything I want to bring to the table.
So now you're just trying to bait me to say what it is it that you've always
No,
wanted to tell
I don't. I genuinely don't. I do though.
Yeah.
We do have some dilemmas to bring to the table.
Some dilemmas. Okay.
Some dilemmas we've got in.
Are we qualified to be answering people's dilemmas?
Yeah, because we're not therapists.
Yeah.
We're just giving our perspective.
So
we're not trying to help
Is this a
them.
disclaimer out there? Like, you don't have to do what we say, but this is what we would do.
Yeah, that's all we can do.
Okay.
That's all you're qualified to tell them.
Okay.
And maybe we'll have contrasting answers. I don't know. But let's not, see what you apologise for.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep it that.
Thing is, though, I was going to say, like, I feel like even though I can definitely improve how I do it and you could be less annoying and whatever, I feel like us actually having, maybe not today because we haven't planned it. So
maybe not today.
Maybe not tomorrow.
One day, I will be champion.
However, maybe we should have a controversial topic that we speak about every week.
Yeah.
I don't mind us having debates. I think people actually enjoy us having debates. But I was just checking myself. And
I don't enjoy us, but now that you've checked
yes,
yourself,
you
I think we will enjoy.
You love a debate, don't you?
I love a debate.
Let's debate about debating.
Tell me why I love a debate.
You love a debate because you love to be right all the time.
The thing is with that,
even when you don't know shit.
No, the thing is with that is, I think my curse is that I am right quite a lot.
The curse of being the most intelligent one in the
because
room.
I'm right quite a lot, even if I am right,
it's
like you don't want me to be right.
What, me specifically?
You specifically.
Most
and Max.
people,
You and Max.
Me and Max.
Specifically.
Two people that know you the best.
The two closest people to me.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Yeah.
I feel like that is a real thing.
Yeah.
And if I win, I don't get my flowers.
Sometimes.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I walk these shoes.
Sorry, you're right.
I walk these shoes.
Yeah.
I live my life.
Okay.
And it's a curse.
I'm part of it.
No, but you are part of it.
Yeah.
You're the part I'm specifically talking to.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't get my flowers when I win. Because you always win.
Yeah, because you're such a gloater.
No, but I don't even get a chance to gloat. I don't even get a chance to gloat.
Max, if you're watching this, please back me up. Yeah.
Of course you
will.
will. You're the
gloater
only
in
two.
The room.
The only two.
No, we're not.
You are.
No, we're
You
not.
are.
No one likes arguing with you, Reese, and most of the people, for example, Shay, Carly, your mum, they're just like, oh, because they're done, they've tried.
Not arguing.
People don't bother, they're just like leaving.
Like,
whereas me and Max are like, no, we're not.
Nah.
Gonna fight to the death.
Nah. But I don't like debating. I do like debating.
You do like debating.
I love a debate.
And you know what?
I like conversation.
Me too.
And I'm always open.
Wait, you like chatting?
I like chatting. I thought you was gonna give me the word of the day.
No.
What was the word?
Oh, what's the word? And we really want it to become part of your...
No, that one's gone.
We really want this word to become part of your...
It was like a shorter version of vocab.
No, it wasn't shorter.
Vernacular. Was that nearly close? Vernacular.
Yeah.
Vernacular. What was I about to say? I was about to say something.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely forgot what I was about to say. I think a long time ago, I had like an epiphany.
Okay.
In my life.
Yeah.
Where I fully understood the concept of perspective.
Cool.
And I don't think we all do. I don't think you do. I don't think everyone does yet. Do
you mean like that whole thing of like, opinions are just like arseholes, everyone's got one?
No, in the sense that if my back was turned to you and somebody was on their knees,
yes,
your perspective looks like I'm getting a blowjob.
Yeah.
But the person to the side might see...
Why is that your analogy?
But the person standing to the side of me can see that she's wiping or she's helping me get my zip.
I'm sure she was.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
And if you and the person to the side of me went off in your own
Take
directions,
off the fucking jeans. Is
went
my
off in your own
perspective.
directions, yeah, you would have two different stories about the same situation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when people are telling me their story about
Yeah.
their arguments or what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so open to the idea that this is your experience and that there's probably a completely different experience on the other side.
Yes.
Perspective.
Perspective.
Did I say it wrong?
Yeah. But
Fuck
it's okay.
you.
It's okay.
Too many words in one day.
How long do I have to be silent for?
You don't have to be silent. But yeah, so I think I have like an opening. Pause. I have an open mind to perspective, which I don't think everyone has.
Moving on from your openings, let's get to the dilemmas.
And gets to the dilemmas. People, if you have any dilemmas, feel free to send it in to the email address. You can leave it anonymous. If you don't want us to say your name, say you don't want us to say your name. If you want us to big you up and shout you out, put your name in there.
Or if you really are not sure about that, you can even create a burner account. No one will know.
Well, we're not going to put it up. Like, only we're going to see it. So it's chatterbox.contact@gmail.com.
Wait, that's chatterbox.contact@gmail.com.
What, are you trying to sound like the phone operator?
No, but you know when they repeat it twice and they're like, that's chatterbox.contact. That's chatterbox.contact@gmail.com.
Thank you. Send in your dilemmas.
Can you get it going across the bottom?
Send in your questions. Send in your dilemmas. If possible, you can even send in a video asking your question if you really want to be featured on the show, or a voice note.
If you just want to tell us a story, like not like a long written one, like a 30-second story, dilemmas, any questions for us.
Just title it, subject. Use the subject section of email to say what it is, just so we know. Yeah. Here's a dilemma.
Or even if there is like I was saying about us talking about controversial stuff, if you do like that, send us in something that you think you'd want us to talk about, that you want to hear our opinion about.
All right. Dilemma.
Yes, I'm ready. This is exciting.
I've been with my girlfriend for 4 years. When we started dating, we went on a lot of dates, but these days we hardly spend time outside the house together. For the past year, she's had a new job that requires her to travel frequently, and she always travels with a work colleague who I know is her type. When they're away, they go out for dinners together, and I can't shake the feeling that something might be going on, even though she insists it's just dinner and they stay in separate rooms. It's causing tension between us because she says it's part of her job, she has to travel, she has to eat, and he's just doing the same, and he's just along for the ride. She makes me feel crazy for suggesting that she could eat alone or not travel with him.
Eat alone?
Yeah.
Okay.
She says, she makes me feel crazy for suggesting that she could eat alone or not travel with him.
So what's the dilemma?
So
the dilemma is his feelings about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Work husbands.
What's your thoughts?
I get it.
Really?
I definitely get it.
Okay.
I definitely get it. Because if they're not going out anymore,
and she's going for dinner with him,
and he probably recognizes what he would have been doing with her, but they're just not, maybe they're not doing anything together, but he's just jealous. He's jealous that, I don't know if she's attractive.
My question here would be, so you've noticed the lack of you guys doing things, and you've noticed that she's doing things with him, which to me, I'm going to be fair and give her the benefit of the doubt. It sounds as though it's out of necessity. They're traveling for work. They can't do home cooked meals. So it's like, I'm not just going to be like, oh yeah, I'm sure we travel together, but I don't want to go out for dinner with you. Do you get what I mean? So it is like a necessity thing. It sounds like that. But if you are feeling a way about it, have you tried to say to her, oh, when's your next weekend free when you're not away? I'd really love to take you to this restaurant. If you're really feeling that way, then like either instigate the plan. If she cancels it, then that's a different dilemma. Do you get what I mean? But it doesn't sound as though, it's not like he's saying, oh, and I've booked it, and then she's going out for dinner with the other guy instead of me. It sounds as though she's just kind of working. And he's feeling a way about something. So in which case, my advice would be to take action surrounding how you feel about that. So if you really feel a way...
that's maybe if he's jealous that he's not getting to go out to dinner with her. But
then
it sounds
book
like...
it.
No, that sounds like it will fix that. But it sounds like He's more just jealous that she's traveling and eating
And
with
I
another
think,
guy.
yeah, but I
in
think that's
general.
an issue though, because to me,
For him or for anyone.
if he was just jealous about the fact that he's like, you guys are going out and doing this, and I'd like to spend more quality time with you, and that's important to him, and he should make that plan. If he's just jealous about the fact that she has a guy who she works with, who she is going out for dinner with, if there's nothing else other than the fact that they work together, travel is obviously part of her work, and they have dinner together, there's nothing else. He's not sending no weird text messages, not sending them flirting, no one else has said anything, like there's nothing else. I think that's unfair, because it's like she can't change that. That's her work. So for him to kind of be a bit like don't eat with him, it's like you're gonna make, that's awkward.
But what if she's doing like snap stories of the food and him?
Again, okay, but if him's a bit wild, but maybe it's like, you know, for example, like Pat. I go to lunch with Pat sometimes, but I'm not going to turn around to
I'm
Pat.
not worried about Pat.
Exactly, but I'm not going to turn around to Pat and be
But
like,
I know Pat.
Yeah, but I'm not.
But if I didn't know Pat,
You didn't know Pat, and you saw Pat on my story of an ice cream, you'd think that was something.
I'm like, who's that?
Oh, that is Pat, the guy I work with, that I'm with all the time. So I'm gonna go for an ice cream because it's hot.
Ice creams?
You know, I told you me and went for ice creams. me and Pat have gone for ice creams, but we were with Ollie and we was with Aisha. But sometimes me and Pat will just go for lunch. Me and Pat.
And sometimes you give Pat massages.
You're trying to make this into something it's not.
No,
I'm just saying. Right? Everyone gives massages to everyone at jiu-jitsu. Pat has a whole. Pat has a harem of women that he convinces. I've stopped doing that now. I've given him 2.
You're
and
one
then
of the harem.
I gave him 2, and then I was like, that's your limit.
That's mental.
And it's not a massage. You're making it out as weird. I just stood on his back.
Okay, yeah, that's
it. I stood on his back.
On his back.
Anyway, my point being is that I think it's a bit mad to say to someone like, oh, like you can't go for dinner with them. That's just so awkward. Imagine I was like, oh, sorry, Pat. I know we're walking towards the same place, but can you walk 10 minutes after me because we can't go to dinner because my boyfriend's so insecure about us going for dinner.
All right, so flip it now.
It's cringe.
So flip it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know if you're going to have the same energy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I get a new job and I go France like 3 times a year. No, 3 times a month. And I'm keep going with this girl.
If she is your type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then isn't that what she said?
He said it's the type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, so he's a good looking guy.
It would bug me, but I have to trust you. Like if it's your work.
You might have to trust me. You might not have no choice, but are you going to feel like him?
If it's your work, yeah.
No, work's done.
I may feel a way. But if I'm not going to expect you to make an awkward situation with your work colleague because it's your work. I have to trust you.
So look, we was in France. We had to go to France for the weekend.
Yeah.
We've done a conference. The conference was 12 till 4 p.m. It's 8 p.m. now. Me and this girl are at a little patisserie. A patisserie. Like a romantic
I'm
patisserie.
quitting my job. I'm coming.
Yeah. And we're just eating. You're not going to be like, what's going on? And be like, yeah, well, we're here together. You'll be like, yeah, but you finished work 4 hours ago. Why are you 2 out at 8 p.m. eating dinner?
Yeah.
I'm like, because we work together.
Like I said.
How'd you feel?
I would feel like I'd want to be there instead.
Because
I would want to be doing that with you instead of you being with her.
Right.
So I'm not saying that he's wrong. I'm just saying I think it's unfair to then.
Perspective.
But what's she meant to do?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What is she meant to do?
What is she meant to do? There's nothing she can
situation?
do. It probably isn't that even that uncommon. Of like, I think people have work husbands, Do people have work wives? I've never heard of a work wife. I've heard of work husband. I feel like that's a female thing. I don't think men are allowed to do what you guys do. No man's got a work wife and tells his wife he's got a work wife.
Yeah, because the type of guys that do are the ones that are fucking everyone in the office.
That have a work wife.
Yeah, but they're actually fucking them. I've been in many situations where there's guys who are loved up at home buying houses and shit, and they've fucked at least 4 or 5 people in that place.
Where? You've always worked in schools?
Exactly.
Oh.
And not always either.
Oh. I've always wondered what it's like in the school teachers' lounge. Is there flirting?
It's very boring.
There's no like...
Not at my last place. I mean, no, like it depends where you work. Depends on the teachers.
Anywhere that you've worked?
Yeah, it's been
You ever had a work thing?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Teachers are not my type. At all.
Really?
No. Unless they've got them glasses on.
Mr. Bailey.
Sir.
Right, my name Bailey. So all right, so yeah, like I guess I don't know. There's no answer to your dilemma unless there's actually something. You kind of need to wait for there to be something.
Yeah, but also
because you don't have anything right now.
Yeah.
You don't have anything right now. If you took this to court, they're gonna laugh it out of court. You have nothing.
Judge Judy. Judge Judy court.
No, real court. Old Bailey.
Yeah. I just don't think
this won't get past the CPS.
Like, I'm not saying I feel I would be uncomfortable as well, but I'm just saying that, like, there's not, like you said, there's not much she's done.
Yeah. That we know of.
Because
girls are sly.
So are men.
No, girls are much more sly than men.
Okay.
Men are quite reckless. Women are sly.
Okay, well, we don't know if she's done anything. And at the moment, I think you just have to make opportunity for you and her to have quality time, and then maybe it won't feel like you're doing so much comparative work. That's my
That's your answer.
Yeah.
And my answer would be do it to her.
What?
Like, do it to, like, show her.
That is so spiteful.
No, you know what I mean. I don't cheat on her. But while she's in Paris and she's, where are you? Say, yeah, I'm just at home. No, I've just gone out to dinner as well with Katie. So she can be like, what?
That is so telling.
And you can be like, what? And then she'll be like,
that's so telling
why have you
of
gone
your
to dinner with Katie? And you can be like,
toxic mentality.
There's an issue because, you know?
That's so telling of your toxic mentality. I think you're taking yourself back to your previous relationships because that's mad.
No, that's just, I feel like most lessons are only learned.
That's really bad.
When the shoe is on the other foot.
This is where we get to the bit where you get on my nerves.
Why do you think, like, start tightening stuff up?
This is where we get to the bit of the podcast where you start to get on my nerves.
That one there.
With that sort of stupidity.
No, but she will hear that one.
Yeah, but you're also punishing her for having not done anything.
I wouldn't want to punish it.
It is a punishment.
All I want from this is for you to say, I've got a problem with that. That's it.
Yeah, but so you're punishing her. But okay, is this under the premise that you've already spoken to her?
Yeah, so like, why are you going to dinner with this guy? Like, I don't like you to go. Oh,
yeah, but why can you say I don't like going for dinner with this guy?
No, wait. She's like, I'm like, cool.
That's just spiteful. See what I mean?
Next
Guys,
week I'll
see if you agree with me.
With a friend.
Things like that annoy me.
A colleague.
Yeah, but things like that annoy me because you are orchestrating a situation in which to punish her and make her feel like shit.
It's a Michael Cowell signature moment.
No, yeah, but it's not because
Shout out to my wife and kids fans.
You're not doing that because you're purposely doing something that she's not trying to hurt him. Yeah. She's just going for dinner out of convenience with a work colleague. It's not her fault that he's a good-looking guy by the sounds of it. That's not her fault. Yeah, he could be an ugly guy and she would still be doing the same convenient thing. But now you're going to go out of your way to do something which you don't have to do. She has to do that as work. Yeah. You're going to go out of your way to do something to make her feel shitty about something.
Work's finished at 4 hours ago.
To prove a point. Yeah, but come on. Be reasonable.
I'm saying.
Be reasonable.
No, I'm saying they're not eating at the conference. We're saying 4 hours later they've gone home, showered, changed, and gone back out to dinner.
You're being unreasonable.
That's no longer we're at work. You basically home time now. If you was back in London, you would have gone home and eaten separate.
But you're not. You're both two people that only know two people, and you're in the same place. Who both need to eat dinner.
I'm just.
Okay. You could take the reasonable perspective.
The camera's dropping, babe.
What do you mean dropping? What do you mean dropping? I'm going to put it up then.
Oh, shit. I apologise. Too much going on my plate. So, yeah.
All right, just move on because I think that you're being purposely spiteful and I don't like you giving out toxic.
My phone died, darling.
Oh, dear. Shall I carry on? Yeah, sometimes in these scenarios, you've got to think to yourself, is what I'm doing causing more chaos and pain and damage? Even if that feels like the right thing to do, like even if that feels like you want to do that, is that a good thing to do?
What?
Talking to the camera.
What did you say?
I'm saying sometimes it can be tempting to be like, I'm going to do something and do this because that's what I think is right or justified. But if the overall output of that is chaos or more pain, regardless of whether you think it's right or it feels justified, is that really what you want to do? Do you really want to hurt someone more?
Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry?
I can't believe you put me singing online, by the way. That was so embarrassing.
You sang on YouTube.
I know, but like, I don't know.
You didn't think I was going to use it as a clip?
No. I was like,
Was it harder to see as a clip?
God. Someone press the button. Someone drop this out.
All right, whilst I wait for this to turn back on so I can give you my other dilemma, tell me the thing.
Oh, yeah.
The thing that you was holding back.
It's not. I wasn't holding it back, but this was a comment on that clip that kind of went like semi-viral about carnival. Yeah. So I thought this was quite interesting. So the clip, if you guys haven't seen it, on the first time I came on here, we'll talk about carnival, and then Reese is like, "Oh, when we went carnival," and I was like, "I didn't go carnival with you."
We definitely did.
We didn't, and we didn't. Remember, you solved it.
Yeah. No, she said she was talking about another time, so it wasn't her. No, go on.
So you're getting yourself in trouble again.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we definitely did.
We didn't. But anyway, the whole clip is about the fact that I never went carnival with Reese, and then he gets himself into hot water because he's obviously talking about another girl. But bear in mind, guys, we've been together 7 years, and Reese's memory is so bad.
Can you
yeah?
stop saying Reese?
And
Reese.
Bailey's memory is so bad. I don't know what you want me to do. It's your name, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, go
on. So bear in mind that his memory is so bad, and we've been together a long time. So like, I'm not really that bothered about it. I'm just like, yeah, you probably did go with another girl at some point, and
I would never go carnival with a girl.
Okay. Can we just get past this? Because I'm trying to explain the context of the story.
It wasn't you.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Anyway, so that's what the whole argument is about. But it's a kind of like, not clickbaity, but it's just like a clip. But people, for some reason, thought it was hilarious because it looks like I'm really angry about who went carnival with.
It was. And
I'm not really that bothered. So then there's like lots of people have commented. It's got like 200 comments on it. But there was like someone, this was from weeks ago, but there's like someone that posted something and I was like, oh my God, is that the perspective that's out there? Hold on, I'm just trying to find it. Yeah, okay, I'm going to read it out loud. This is so embarrassing. She clearly catches him lying and has reason to believe he's a cheater, and then she just cops it and he just laughs it off. As if the disrespect is not enough, they post it for the world to see to double down on the humiliation. Why make your depressing dysfunction the world's business? He doesn't respect you, girl.
Are you talking about us? Is that us?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
He doesn't respect you, girl, but maybe that's something you two have in common. Burn! Burn! Oh.
What?
So let me just highlight the bars in there, yeah. As if the disrespect is not enough.
Yeah, because
they post about to double down on humiliation, but it's the last bit. This last line, I'm not gonna lie, is a mic drop. He doesn't respect you, girl, but maybe that's something you two have in common.
I will say this though,
Bars.
yeah. I'm a bit worried about. I've never had an online relationship.
Yeah.
And I think when I met you, that was like
Nightmare.
I would never want it.
Yeah.
I remember that, and that's why I tried to keep you off it. I've never wanted to put.
Yeah.
No, I've never
Likely
wanted.
story.
No, okay, well, yeah.
Also, I'm
but
awkward.
this is like that's like an eye opener to a reality of what we're actually opening up to, because we're gonna have people's opinions about, like, even what he spoke about the last episode that could create opinions, like we're letting them see the kinks in the armor at times, so it's quite a scary thought. Yeah, but I can see her point though, because
I think it might be a guy
that did look like you've caught me. But I haven't cheated on you.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing, is it's so.
But that did look like
it made me think so much about, like, people have these things, they call them like parasocial relationships, where like someone say like they know, I don't know, they like Lady Gaga or something, or I don't know, it's 21, whoever it is, they have this thing where they get to know so much information about people that they really feel like they know them. And like, I was like so interesting because I watched that clip and thought, oh, it's just funny. I can tell that I'm like, who did you go carnival with then? Like, I'm kind of like joking. I'm half serious. Like, who the fuck did you go carnival with? But I'm also like, it's really did not cross my mind after that point, right? But I can see that I'm like, oh, that's mad. That my lens of it from, like you said, perspective was like, oh, that's just what it is. And then someone else's lens is like,
You're a mug.
You're a mug. And I was like, rah, like, I really don't want people to see me like that. But then I was like, equally, lots of people are not going to watch the full thing. People don't actually know us. I'm hoping they get to know us more through this. But, like, they don't actually know us. And then even then, like, no one really knows your true intentions and what goes on all the time, you know? So.
Big facts you speak there.
Yeah.
That's deep though. As I was listening to that, I didn't clock you was talking about us.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is deep. Who are they on about? I was like, oh shit, you're talking about us. Shit.
That's what I mean. So it's like, it is a bit like you said, when you have a online relationship. And I feel like one thing is we do a lot together. So like we said before, like.
We wake up together. We have breakfast together. We go jiu-jitsu together.
We work from home sometimes together.
We work from home together. We work at the gym together. We do podcasts together. We eat dinner together. We go sleep together. Yeah. We watch I don't do anything without you. You've actually consumed
I think
my life.
You say that, but I feel like...
You're like...
Go on. I'm like, what? Mould.
Yeah, you spread. You spread deep.
I told you one day I was going to get you.
You are
I got
like
you.
mould.
I got you.
Like black mould.
I knew what I wanted and I set out to get you and I got ya.
It's taking so long to switch on.
So yeah, I think what's interesting about it is that we still have that, but you know, people have said this to me at JIT. They're like, what's amazing is you guys do have that, but you still are able to maintain your own separate personalities, and we do have our like separate parts to our lives, but a lot of it's intertwined.
I don't have much separate.
Well, that's your choice. But even like, for example,
what do I have going on?
You go like, for example, you went out yesterday, but it doesn't bother me that you went out. Or if you go to your little poker night things or whatever, and if you were to do things, it's like, okay, cool. Do you get what I mean? Like we're not like, just because we do a lot together doesn't mean we have to do a lot together. Is my point now I'm saying, and I think that's quite a nice.
I'll give you that.
Thing that we have.
By choice.
Yeah. You thinking? What were you thinking?
I'm just holding my finger on the on button. I don't understand why.
So while we're here, though, actually, and we're having this little moment, new update for the people that have been following along. Very small update, but we booked our flights.
Yeah.
We booked our flights. Well, when I say we, I booked
2
flights.
one-way tickets to Thailand, please.
I booked the flights.
From where?
I was done.
Do you know what's scary?
And then I basically rolled over in the middle of the morning. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning. And then I was just like, no. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm booking the flights. And I just did it. And I'm not gonna lie, I had this like giddy feeling. I felt sick. Because it's a lot of money, like to just spend in one go. And I was like, like this, I put it. And I was like, oh my God. And then you were asleep. And I was literally like this, like. And I was like, I couldn't tell you. So I had to like try and just lie there until it was appropriate time. And then I told you.
Scary. I've been telling people now. It's done. They already come round today and I said, everything's for sale. He's looking at the telly.
Well, I was even thinking that. I was like, even things down to like, I don't know, things that I probably won't want to come back to, like things like vases. Do you know what I mean? Like, what am I going to do with a vase or a plant pot?
Yeah,
I don't want to chuck it. That's just so wasteful and unsustainable.
See, for me, right, the only thing that scares me about this whole thing is... Sorry, only for
that was a very long gap.
No, I thought somebody was about to open the door. I could hear something. Can you hear that?
I was going to say, for a podcast, that was an extremely long gap.
Yeah, it's trying to build suspense. The only thing that scares me about the whole thing is, is that we're comfortable. We're very comfortable. We've got our flat.
Yeah.
Everything's sort of singing in the same rhythm.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. But, you know what I mean? We've got everything. And I feel like we're going to get rid of everything.
Yeah.
Go have a great experience. And then possibly, at some point, come back to nothing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's getting. But at the same time, I wouldn't not do what we're doing for the sake of staying comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good.
Yeah, I mean, I have the same concerns.
Being comfortable isn't
a good enough reason not to do something.
Isn't desirable.
Yeah.
Who wants comfort?
Well, no, I want comfort.
You would only want comfort. I said this the other day, right? Somebody in a very bad position, financially or whatever in life, would desire what we have even though we're like, this isn't enough. This ain't what we want.
Mm.
But somebody else, and we could be in that somebody else's position.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I desire comfort. One of the things I feel like, not to be deep, but in a lot of things in my life, it's felt very chaotic to me, very unsure. I'm not feeling...
This is going to be way more of that.
Yeah. But hear me out. I'm just saying that a lot of that has felt very chaotic for me, like my upbringing, moving, not feeling like I belong in certain environments, and lots of changes for me. So it's like, then I was trying so hard to control things, and then I felt like actually my comfort I found with you. Do you get what I mean? So
sweet.
So like I feel like don't be I'm being genuine here. Don't shut me down.
No, go for it.
So what I'm saying, I found comfort with you. So it's like we've got comfort wherever we are, and it's like as long as I can like stay attached to that narrative and like remember that, then I feel like it's okay to go into like a different environment again. And it's going to be hard and it's going to feel very chaotic and we're not going to know what we're doing and all of those things. But like you said, yeah, we could look at it as like, yeah, right now we're comfortable, we've got a flat, but full well know that Manal, you can blot her name out of this, our landlady at any point, we could be like, no, we're not going to do Thailand. And in February, she could be like, yeah, see you later, 4 weeks. And then we're in exactly the same shitty position, but we're in England.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
be ahead of the curve.
I'm not scared to build again. I feel like I've reset twice in my life. I think I've had 2 hard resets, so this isn't new to me.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't know if you've had a hard reset before.
You say that, but like for me, leaving my career was a hard reset.
Yeah.
That was a hard reset. I left my career and was also living on my own in a flat. That was hard. Like that was a big thing for me at that time. Maybe not to you, but I'd spent my entire life dedicated to one career, and now have spent the last 1.5 years freelancing, which for someone who is a control freak like me and not knowing, everything, that was a big reset for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never moved abroad.
But even like financially for me as well, I think like I went for a long time where I wasn't making any money, and I was like, how the fuck am I doing? How am I getting work again? To the point where now where I've got not a steady income, but I know what I'm making, and then I'm getting all these other jobs. The fuck? I'm getting these other jobs, like, and I'm like, oh, it's starting to pick up, and this is working, and I'm leaving that again.
I feel the same.
But I feel like I can come back and start it again.
Yeah, I feel very similar to that. Even like, I'll tell you one thing, which people maybe think this is lame, yeah. But like, I've worked really hard to develop the kids program at the school, and I know this sounds like so lame, but like, they're getting really good, these kids at jiu-jitsu. And I'm going to go away and they're not even going to remember me when I come back. And I'm like, I taught you your first mount position. And like, they're actually getting good. And I'm sad that I'm not going to be part of that journey with them. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely feel the same. But I do genuinely feel like if we don't do it, we will regret it.
So here's what I never said to you when you woke me up that morning and said you booked the flights. Yeah, I was actually thinking the night before. I know we're going to Thailand, but originally was going to go Brazil. Yeah. And I was thinking, what's it like in Brazil? What's the rent in like? Because I never looked into any of that. Yeah. I never got deep into that. And I was going to say to you that night, and I didn't. The next morning you said I booked Thailand. I was like, oh, that's done then, isn't it?
Well, I've never been to Thailand. You've always loved Thailand and like said you'd love to go back. Yeah. So like, let's do it. But maybe we get
3 months there and go.
If you want to. I mean, I looked at the flights from Thailand to Brazil and it's pretty hefty.
What, more than going from here?
I'm pretty sure.
It's further.
Yeah, I think my geography's shit, but I'm pretty sure I looked at it and I was like, whoa. But, it doesn't mean it's impossible. It's just, something different, I suppose. But yeah, so flights are booked, people. But if you're listening to any of this and you're thinking like, I feel like I'm asking all the time, but if you're listening to any of this and you're thinking to yourself, oh, you know what? I could help them out with something, either with like, I don't know, sponsorships, remote work, like whatever
Visas.
it is, visas, and you know any information, let us know.
Get me a work visa in Thailand, man.
Yeah.
If you got a business
If
out
you have,
there.
any business out there, any gyms out there, if you know anyone,
Even advice.
know someone that knows
Do
someone.
you know what the mad thing is?
Let us know
We're
them.
moving to Thailand, and so far we're just going to Phuket, and we're getting an Airbnb, and then we're going to look around when we're there. So we don't even know which part of Thailand we want to live in. Thailand's massive.
Well, we're thinking we want to live in Phuket.
Yeah, we're thinking we're gonna, but we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
So it's all a bit up in the air recently, and I was even thinking things like you know, as you're saying about this whole having nothing. Yeah, think about for me. I know you did like bring some things to the house, but for me, a lot of the stuff there is my stuff, right? So I was thinking things like I know it sounds silly, but I was like looking at my frying pans, and I was like,
definitely taking my PS5.
what?
Did you think I wasn't taking my PS5?
Yeah, I thought you were selling that.
Why would I ever sell my PS5s? Are global, you know. People in Thailand play PS5. Are you mad?
We don't have room for it.
You didn't even know yet.
We don't have. I know. I've looked at lots of flats. There's no room.
What do you mean there's no room? There is
I'm sorry, there's no room.
I'm taking my PS5.
No room at the inn.
No room.
There's no room
no
for
cry.
it. There's no room for your PS5.
What I might have to do then is I might have to swap laptops with Sadiq and take that Alienware, and then I can just do online gaming on that. I think I can play.
Reece, you don't need to take a game in with you.
Do you think I'm leaving my whole way of life in England?
That's not your way of life.
No, but it is a part of it. I enjoy it. You're thinking about your frying pan. I'm thinking about my PS5.
Oh, come on. Ridiculous.
Are you actually serious? You didn't think I was taking my PS5?
No, I definitely didn't.
So you thought I was not going to take my PS5?
I hope that Emirates Airlines does refunds.
That's mental. I'm definitely taking my PS5.
You're not taking your PS5.
I'm definitely taking my PS5. I need 2 suitcases. I need 1 suitcase for my stuff. I needed another suitcase for
that's
mics,
one thing. No,
cameras.
I have to talk
PS5s.
about this off camera. You might have to pay a bit more for your luggage then.
Yeah, no, obviously I expected to.
Yeah. Can I say random? I would like to go to Brazil with you. When I was in Brazil, I kept on thinking every day, Reece would love it here.
Loads of bums.
For that reason too, yeah. Just bums. But do you know it? Everyone looks like us. Everyone's mixed out there.
Is it?
It's like so.
Well, anytime anyone comes to jiu-jitsu and they're from Brazil, they assume I'm Brazilian.
And me.
Do they?
Yeah. We do kind of look Brazilian. But then it's like, it's hard to say that because literally everyone looks the same.
Boha.
So. Compach.
Boha.
Paro. I learned a little bit of Brazilian. Portuguese.
Ni hao.
What's that?
I'm assuming that's Thai.
Assuming, you know. Isn't ni hao ma Chinese?
I don't know.
You're so racist. Can you not do that when we go out there, please?
Do you reckon they'll think I'm Thai?
No, I think Thailand might be the one place you get away with that they don't think that that's where you're from.
Every country I go to, they think I'm from there.
When you're in Greece,
Egypt, Greece. If I went to Brazil,
Cuba. Yeah. And the only difference when we went to Bali is they were like, you could be Balinese, but you're too tall. Do you remember? So, yeah, everywhere you go, Turkey.
Yeah.
Habibi.
Definitely Turkey.
You could definitely be Turkish.
All right.
No, but you could definitely.
What are you doing?
Just turning my earring.
That's a bit mad what you're doing. I can't believe it's been about 20 minutes. Look.
Yeah. So, with that, we're not going to have any more dilemmas for today.
I was so excited for my dilemmas.
He was really excited for the dilemmas.
One of them all. I had 3 more that were better.
Okay, well, if you liked us answering the dilemmas, let us know. And when Bailey's phone turns on, hopefully we'll be able to get back to you on it's like I just glitched on some dilemmas next week.
Have you read the comment that you was talking about?
Yeah,
that was it. That
yeah.
horrible
That was the
one.
comment, yeah.
Right.
So yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully, when I come back next week, I'm gonna have a tan. So this will come out when I get back, innit? Yeah. It will come out the day I come back. So we've recorded this in advance, and then we got another one the week after, and hopefully I'll have a nicer tan, and I've had a nice, well-rested holiday.
And I might actually have my own glasses.
Yeah. Updates.
Let me know in the comments if the glass. You know what? No, yeah, that's it.
What is she gonna
No, I was
ask
about
for?
to start off a whole new thing. It don't matter. People, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that great stuff, because it does great things for the channel. Spotify's up.
Spotify is up, but Bailey has to upload the video on it because he has all the footage, as we said last time. So hopefully by the time this one comes out, which is in like 8 days, you've got to upload the video. Then from there, I'll take over.
How are you going to take over?
Well,
What
I've
are you
got the
going to do next
login.
time that you can't do this time?
Okay, well, I will do the uploading,
Yes.
but I don't have the videos to do it.
Fine.
I know, let's make a shared Google Drive or something.
Babe, we live in the fucking same house.
Yeah, but I
Open
don't...
my laptop. It's on the sofa.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, but yeah, I've been your boy Bailey.
I've been KAIRA.
Peace.
Peace. Take care.
Ishnafwe. Oh, my phone's turning on.
No, we're not doing it now.
No?
We just wrapped up.
Fair. Fair.
We'll save it.